ready?
Yes.
Can anybody tell me what happened last session?
I had a change.
You did indeed.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
My vocabulary is now reduced to one word.
Oh,
What
because
is
yeah,
that
you
one
stole
Stonk.
There it is.
What? What
Who
happened?
wasn't here last session?
I wasn't here.
Were you not?
What was?
we were chilling in the swamp hut, in the witch's swamp
Yeah.
hut, and a bunch of elves turned up, and the predictable thing happened. And during the course of the fight, Stonk took a potion which made him stupid.
Mm-hmm.
And
He also grew extra arms.
Oh god, yeah, I forgot that bit. We found. Oh yeah, that was it. We found gold coins with holes punched in the middle on their bodies, and the witch Tabitha had told us that they were symbols of the high members of the Neutral League of Neutrality, who've been after Tabitha for a while, because she stole some artifacts and a duke from them.
Indeed.
Then she did the old switcheroo on the Tracer spell and let us see who cast it, and it was an old dwarf man who is the supreme emperor of the Dwarven Kingdoms.
Yes.
And also famous for not being easy to find.
That is correct. Yes, you have correctly identified who it is. Who
Powerful,
put the
invisible
trace on
wizard
you.
who is
Indeed.
also has functionally limitless resources.
Yeah, be easy, right?
Honestly, we've dealt with worse.
Yeah, and you've put the trace on Dregs.
Yep.
Instead of you guys, and he has basically just flown away.
Mm-hmm.
To just keep traveling around and keep people on the run. He doesn't resemble any of you, so his odds of kind of avoiding detection, even with people who have the trace, is pretty high. He's got good odds, as long as he doesn't, settle down anywhere.
Yeah.
So that's good. And as we left it, you were all
slight situation with Ragnir, which he discovered.
Yes, Ragnir has discovered that he has been cured of his weretigeness.
Yeah. He got better.
He has indeed gotten better.
Yeah.
This has made Ragnir, I believe, quite unhappy. And I suspect that if he sees Dregs again, he may kill him. There is
Not as a fucking weretiger, he won't.
Just go and attack him. Put it back, put it back, put it back. Right. So where we left off, you all stepped through a portal with Prim as he teleported you away. To be far away from here, far away from the trace, and closer to the Dwarven Kingdoms. Now, as you step through the portal, you feel a strange sensation as the magic around pulls you, and all of a sudden, you find yourself in a lovely, pleasant woods. There's a gentle river flowing nearby, beautiful old trees, pleasant sunlight coming in through the trees. It's quite nice here, actually. It's lovely, really. Honestly, just pleasant. You feel like you could just curl up under a tree, have a little nap, and you'd be perfectly safe.
It's quite nice, actually.
Almost immediately, you hear the sound of
the sound of a
cat
sneeze.
exploding. Almost immediately, you hear sound of Krim just kind of going, "Wait, what the fuck? What? What?" The goblin is kind of stood amongst you guys as he looks around, confused at all the trees and everything around there, and then starts snapping his fingers on his left hand. Nothing is happening. What?
Oh.
This isn't how this is supposed to work. Hang on. You can just hear he's constantly just snapping his fingers. I don't know if it's coming through on the mic.
Yeah.
Okay. And nothing is happening. Nothing is happening, and he's just looking around at all of you guys and go, "What did you do?"
I would like to look around and
Mm-hmm.
make sure that this isn't like an illusion or something.
Okay, certainly. Can you roll me? Now, are you looking like as in for magical stuff, or what? How? Yeah, like Arcana.
More like inconsistencies. Like I'm trying to
Mhm.
touch a bush, try and pass my hand through like a tree trunk, that kind of stuff.
Okay, roll me investigation.
Can I try and cast this as well when you're done with the stuff with Ed?
Okay, yeah, sure.
Never mind.
Okay, Gene, you kind of you go and ruffle some trees. Everything seems okay. The sunlight feels real on your hand. This seems to be real. What would you like to do with prestidigitation, Court?
So I would like to have a small little symbol appear on a nearby tree, if that's okay. And I feel like that symbol would be our flag.
It's in the horrible, hideous thing.
The beautiful, inspiring thing, yes.
Okay then. So yeah, certainly you can place a small symbol on a tree. I'm just wondering, how long will it last?
An hour.
An hour. Okay, certainly. So on one of the nearby trees, your sigil kind of appears emblazoned on it. Do you want it to be glowing or more subtle? Or
just not in color. Almost like it's the natural formation of the tree. If that makes sense.
Okay. Naturally, the tree forms. The words "cunt" or whatever is on the flag.
Yeah, like it grew into that random pattern.
Okay, all right. So it blends in a little bit, but you could definitely spot it if you know what you're looking for.
Yeah, if you're looking for it, yeah, but it's not going to jump out in color,
Okay, certainly, yeah. All right, with that, it kind of forms into one of the trees, and you're kind of left glancing around. What are you rolling for, Sam?
Stonk is gonna cast Thaumaturgy.
Mm-hmm. Thaumaturgy, but yep.
Thaumaturgy.
Thaumaturgy.
Increase the volume of his voice and just start shouting Stonk.
Okay, certainly. As Cole amplifies his voice through his light magic and just starts yelling the word "stonk" repeatedly, you can hear it kind of distantly. You can hear it kind of echoing off what you suspect might be some faraway mountains or a cliff wall or something. But it just seems to be kind of reverberating out through the woods. You see a flock of birds take flight out of one of the trees. A deer runs away. You've scared off a lot of the local wildlife. And when Cole eventually stops shouting his name, you notice that once again kind of quiet has fallen over the forest, but it's quieter than it was before. It's like the woods are listening to you now.
Crim, where are we?
Crim is repeatedly still snapping his fingers as he just looks up and goes, "I'll be honest with you, mate. I got absolutely no fucking clue. This is not where we are meant to be. This is not where I was sending us. This is not where we need to be. This is not where we should be. I don't know where this is. This. I mean, look at this fucking place. This is good league of good territory, right? Right? Like this place is tranquil as fuck. This ain't ours. We got nothing to do with this. This has always worked before. I don't know what I'm doing."
Would it be reasonable to think that the person that we're trying to teleport close to might have some kind of way to magically intercept people teleporting to him?
With that, he's going to kind of look at you and go, "Can you intercept people teleporting?"
It was a question.
Roll me Arcana.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck.
You've never heard of somebody intercepting teleportation.
Why I was asking.
Cole, you're the exact same. You have also never heard of anybody intercepting teleportation.
Cole's
I-
struggling. He's
yeah.
struggling to follow the conversation, if we're honest.
Yeah, I was going to say, anybody else can roll me Arcana if they want,
God.
to see if you've ever heard of it. Caught!
Holy shit.
Caught!
Double nat 20. Is that gonna because it's nat 20? Do I hear anything, Tom?
So, while this conversation is going on, Court, you recall ages ago when you were bored, you were kind of flicking through a book in a library. You didn't read it, but you just caught glimpse. And you know that there is a story of somebody intercepting a teleport to trap people. Like it's an old story you've heard of a wizard who did it, who redirected somebody's teleport to teleport them directly into prison or something. You're not entirely certain on the context it was used, but you have heard of that being done before. But this was in kind of the, that was a thing like a god did. That's not like a powerful wizard kind of thing. That's a god, divine entity kind of thing.
Well, yeah. Basically, unless we're going up against a god, that ain't happened.
And what did Nugget hear?
Nugget, you're aware of the concept of teleportation.
Dick.
Right. Yeah. So, with that kind of, Krim is going to kind of glance around. And he just kind of says, I've really not dealt with this before. I use portals to go to the bathroom. I don't walk anywhere. What do we? He just kind of looks at you guys. He's like, what do we do? We could follow the road a bit, I guess.
I think that might be the best shot. Are the dwarven kingdoms meant to be very cold or anything like that?
I know the main ones. They're high up in the mountains. But then they're also like deep in the mountains. So like generally, frosty top, lava bottom. Not trees and shit. This is like elven shit,
Yeah. Northish, shall we?
Sure. Let's head north. He kind of looks at the sun, glances at you guys, turns one way, and Ragnir, aren't you an Outlander?
Nope, base-like.
Oh. Alright, I guess, do any of you want to roll me survival to see if you know which way is north? Ragnir fucking doesn't. Jesus.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh god, you guys are gonna head so far south.
Aside from
let me check.
1 nat 20. Oh no, god damn it, Court.
The last two, by the way, I've had a literal +2 to my roll. That is it. Been fine.
Yeah, so he starts kind of striding in one direction, and Court, you're able to kind of cough and point, and he does turn and starts heading the correct direction, following this path forward through the lovely scenic woods. So as you guys kind of follow along, Krim is kind of still spending the whole time just snapping his fingers and going like, this is just weird. It's always, I just snap my fingers, portals appear, I go through them. Or I snap my fingers and like things appear and like I've never thought about this before, I'll be honest with you, but I did hold godlike powers in my hand, didn't I?
Just a little bit, yeah.
It was very handy.
I mean, yeah, it was fundamental to the workings of the Evil League of Evil, if I'm being completely honest with you guys.
Yeah. How did you gain that power?
Don't entirely remember. Always kind of had them. Yeah. Might have been something to do with not... Oh, God, not Krim! Oh, no. I don't like to leave him alone, and I've left him alone in the Evil League of Evil headquarters. Oh, man. He's gonna eat all of our seeds.
Yeah.
he kind of sticks his hands in his pockets and sulking a bit as he kind of strides along on the path. As you're kind of heading deeper into the woods, it's a bit hard to tell. It's all still so idyllic and lovely. It's very pleasant, really. I don't know when you left, Sam. I can't answer that. Yeah, it's very pleasant and lovely. You're just happily walking along, really, and getting a good look at everything. Can you all roll me perception checks, please?
Uh-oh.
Wow, fucking hell.
You're
Nugget
not having a good run with your rolls,
Nugget
are
is
you?
having a
So now we have an interesting situation where Call may see something, but he's probably not able to communicate it.
Perception,
Okay.
please. Oh, fuck's sake.
These are. I'll be honest with you. These are bad rolls you guys are getting, but Call got a decent roll, so hooray! As you're kind of striding along, Call, you notice on one of the trees the same pattern that Court inscribed previously. But this isn't the same as the pattern he's inscribed. This is bright and colourful. It almost looks like it's been painted on with great care and lots of bright and fanciful colours. Just inscribed into one of the trees near you.
Stonk is going to stop, hopefully directly in front of someone, so they walk on his back. And then Mark.
I completely walk past him
You walk through
because
his
I'm
legs.
small. exactly, yeah, exactly that.
Then march over to the tree and just point at it and say Stonk.
All right. So yeah, as kind of Cole pointed out, you recognise Court. It's definitely the exact same kind of thing you did, but you can actually dispel your. You can stop your prestidigitation, and this one won't disappear.
Oh,
This is not the same mark that you did, but somebody's just mimicked it later on.
that's much worse.
Right. Is there anything you'd like to do, or you want to continue walking? What's the plan here? You've got kind of ahead of you. There's a river that it looks like you'll have to ford, or you could take a camp here and fortify. What's the thinking?
Can we go to the river and I'll cut down a tree to use the bridge?
Give me a moment. Is there the river? There are some trees close to the river, but they're all quite small. You reckon the river doesn't look? It looks quite quick, but it doesn't look too deep from where you are.
Can I just cut down a tree at the front of it?
I'm not gonna. You can cut down a small tree if you want to cut down one of the big trees. Like these fuckers are big. Like you're gonna need a long time.
Or just more barbarians?
I mean, you already have 3 barbarians.
I reckon three barbarians together could do some serious damage to one of these trees pretty quick.
Maybe. I mean, but they're
think we
pretty
might be
fucking
lacking-
huge.
We might be lacking some intelligence to know to work together.
Yeah,
You all go and attack separate trees.
Paul's also incapable of communicating what he wants everyone to do, so.
Okay, so from where you are, you can either go and ford the river, or you could take a camp here. You could turn around and head back. Like, what's the thinking?
Is it still light out? Like it's still.
It's still light, but we're kind of in the it's like nice golden light. You're definitely in the evening right now.
Okay, so time has definitely been passing.
Time has definitely been passing. Yes, you're not.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, this place seems as good as any.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys want to set up a camp, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why not?
Okay, that is
What does-
fine.
What does Crim suggest?
Krim is going to look at you guys and go like, I don't think I've slept away from my feather bed in several years, so...
Oh, damn it. Well, my attempt to metagame didn't work.
All right. I'm going to move you to a camp map then. And you kind of cobble together a basic camp for the night. Salad Cream is, of course, with you. Don't worry, you didn't leave him behind. He's doing like a good boy and sitting there and sleeping or chewing on rocks or whatever it is you want him to do, to be honest with you. Now, as we come up to the night, I'm gonna need to know who's gonna be on watch at night.
Ooh, I would like to be on watch at night.
Okay, so there are the way night works in D&D is basically there are 4 shifts. You can do one of the shifts without interrupting regular sleep. If you're somebody who doesn't need to sleep, or you're an elf or something like that, then you can obviously do more of them.
Oh yeah, Jean doesn't need to sleep, so...
Yes, so Jean could do all of the watches if you want, and you can do one watch without it interrupting your full rest.
I don't mind doing one of them with Jean.
I could also do one. I mean, okay. I don't think the rolls are going to be particularly good, but I can do one.
Yeah, Cool can do one.
Cool can do one.
Because the advantage of having 2 of you is you can roll the perception check with advantage.
Yeah.
Well,
if we do 3, and then on one of them, when I go, I'll do the one before we have one where it's just him on his own, and I'll give Bardic Inspiration before I go to bed, so that you gain a bit of an advantage on that one when you're doing it solo.
Lovely.
Okay, who is going first then?
Well, I'll do the middle of the night because I've got dark vision.
Don't go first.
Okay, so it is... Sorry, Andy?
What about all the cats? Would it not make sense? Cats are pretty good at night.
I mean, probably.
Sleep.
But... Yeah, I was going to say, have you seen it? I wouldn't trust a cat to leave it on watch anywhere. It'd just have a little sleep.
Yeah.
It would have a cat nap.
Hey.
They have a pie and then fall asleep.
Who gave these cats their own little tiny pies? All right, so with Cole and Jean taking the first watch, that means one of you can roll with advantage, or you can both roll perception checks. Whatever
I've got
dealer's
3.
choices.
What have you got?
Sam has higher perception.
Sam has a 4.
Please feel free to roll with advantage.
Okay, go for it, please.
Ooh.
Okay, with a 19, Cole is able to keep a good watch with the help of Jean. And the first shift, you do not see anything. So, who's next? Oh, I think it'd be Ragnar next, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then.
I've got a -2 to perception.
So I think we know who's going to be rolling.
I just like to be involved.
Oh.
Okay, then. Excellent. Right. So, after he's done his shift, kind of Cole goes to bed, wakes up Ragnar. Ragnar's then hanging about with Jean on watch. And while the 2 of you are on watch, you do see something. There is something in the darkness moving around. You can hear the occasional footstep. It's quiet, and it seems to kind of move. Like you'll hear like 1 or 2 steps to the north, and then another 2 kind of to the south. But never multiple at the same time. So you think it is still just one creature, but there is something out there in the woods.
I'll send Sheila to investigate.
Okay.
Covertly, just like along the branches.
So what does Sheila have? She has like tremor sense or something? Does she?
She has blind sight.
Blind sight.
Senses blind sight out to 30 feet.
Okay, I'm just going to look what blind sight does in 5e. Can perceive its surroundings without relying on sight within specific reach. Okay, excellent. All right, that's fine. Cool. Just had to double check. So you're kind of sending her out on one of the branches, are you, to be kind of away from the camp where you're kind of hearing footsteps?
Yeah, just to kind of try and like patrol around the camp in the areas that we've been hearing it to try and see if she can find out what's going on.
Okay, that's fine. Do you want to roll me a perception check for Sheila with advantage?
Cool.
Because
Flat
she's been
roll.
sent to a right area. Oh, very good. All right. So as Sheila is kind of patrolling around on one of the branches, obviously your shared perceptions with her, you do spot the creature for a brief moment before it appears to disappear and then reappear, and suddenly you realise that there is a gigantic lynx nearby that's just watching your camp. It doesn't seem to be making any move to attack right now. And almost immediately upon you realising where it is, you see as it disappears into a cloud of gas.
Oh,
and kind
that's
of
good.
reforms somewhere else.
Ragnar.
You now become increasingly aware. It appears to be moving from tree to tree, almost instantaneously as it teleports between them.
I'll summon Sheila back and get her to covertly nudge everyone awake. and because I can speak through Sheila, I'll just like whisper. I'll just have like Sheila crawl on their faces and then just whisper directly into their ears like this. There's a big cat.
That sounds like amongst the creepiest ways to ever be worked up. I'll be completely honest with you.
Are we
Ragnar.
thinking that this could be a were-tiger?
Ragnar, do you want to roll me a nature check, please?
Yes.
Oh, excellent. Ragnar,
Better
finally.
than it could have been.
Yes. So, Ragnar, your knowledge of cats, your general love of feline things, you actually know what this animal is. This is called a vapor lynx.
Not what I thought that was going to be.
No, sorry.
I was really hoping it would have where at the start of that.
I'm
I was
sorry,
thinking
Ragnar.
Spacer Beast. Spacer Beast.
Just running at big
No.
cats going, bite me!
Just in case. No, so you know that vapor lynxes are actually intelligent creatures. They are capable of having a conversation. You do know, however, that they're very prideful. They take great joy in bantering with their potential meals to try and belittle and frighten them. And anybody who's kind of the survivors' stories of vapor lynxes encounter mention that they constantly are just self-aggrandizing, sorry, in Ragnar terms, think they the best, and kind of, poking fun at people. They're very, very egotistical creatures. They are known for taunting their prey. But they are capable of conversation.
So, with that knowledge, Ragnar
Yep.
will... Here, kitty, 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 kitty.
Okay. So when the lynx is in the tree, kind of, I suppose, directly above Ragnar, you're gonna what? Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Yeah. See if it comes down.
Gonna do.
Okay. With that, almost silently, the lynx jumps down from the tree and is now kind of standing across from you. As he kind of looks at you, he cocks his head ever so briefly, and then you just hear in this strange kind of purr-like voice, "Why do you smell so cat-like? You're not a cat. You're not anything."
I used to be sometimes a cat.
And now you're this. Oh, what a strange punishment.
It is. It makes me very sad.
What did you do to get turned into such a hideous little beast then?
Someone gave me a hug and now I hate them.
Oh my, well, I must remind myself not to let me be hugged by anyone, I suppose, lest I lose my magnificent form. He kind of comes prowling right up to you at this point, Ragnar. He is directly next to you, and you can kind of see that his fur is magnificent, but it kind of shimmers with gas, and kind of you get the feeling that if you touched it, your hand might just phase right through this beast. He's kind of sniffing around you, and kind of, oh, you do smell just fascinating, you know? Underneath all that blood and hatred, there's an element to something quite fun. But yeah, you're not quite as good as I am. Unfortunately for you. So while Ragnar is talking to the lynx, is there anything anybody else wants to do, or are you just happy to let Ragnar have a chat with the cat? Just double checking.
I would like to hide.
Okay, roll me a stealth check, please.
Oof.
Oof. Da. Okay, that's fine. Okay, roll it again.
I assume we haven't had the full rest yet, have we? So
You
I'm
haven't
still-
had the full rest
that's fine.
yet.
Cool. Just need to check before. Yeah,
Do you
that's
have
good.
the luck of the sea
I
then?
do still have it, yeah.
Okay, cool. Go for it. Roll the stealth again.
That
Okay,
was not much better.
You feel like you've. You definitely feel like you're hiding, but you don't know if it's worked or not.
I would like to
Um,
add.
As you start to crouch down, go for it. Roll the
I can't remember what it is these days.
one
it's a
bionic
D8.
energy die. Yep, go for it.
Oh, fuck's sake. Okay. That'll do.
You kind of crouch down, use your psychic energy to try and amplify yourself. You don't expend the dice. I'll tell you that.
Okay.
With kind of almost immediate reaction, the cat kind of turns, makes direct eye contact with you, Court, and goes, "Oh, you can't hide from me. I've seen all of you."
I will just nod and say nothing.
With that, the cat is going to kind of prowl his way into the middle of the camp and say, "Why is a once cat, now terrible creature, and an eclectic mix of everything that you appear to be, why are you in my woods? What are you doing here?"
We would like to know that too. We were going somewhere else, but ended up here.
Oh, are you lost little travelers, dead man?
Something like that. If you had any advice to get out of your domain, we would be much appreciative, and we would be gone in the morning.
Really now? Well, where's the fun in that? Don't you want to stay a while?
May I quickly use this?
Wait, looking to you, sorry. Psychic
Whispers.
Whispers. Okay, yep, sure, yep.
And I would like to communicate
Mhm.
with Ed. With Jean.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe for 4 hours, but and just be like, communicate. This is a predator. Do not show weakness.
No, I am keenly aware that I am essentially dead meat.
Yeah.
In all senses of the word in front of this thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes me tastier to it.
With one kind of paw, the lynx kind of settles back now a bit, and kind of a paw comes up and is almost stroking its chin as if it's contemplating. And he goes, "I could tell you how to leave my kingdom here, but what's in it for me? What can you offer me that I can't possibly accomplish myself?"
Oh no, Ragnar's the one who knows what they like. Do we know anything about what Vapor Lynx is like? We know they're prideful.
Okay, yeah. So I was going to say you all know they're prideful, but I suppose. I guess if you guys want to roll me either nature or anything else. Yeah, I was going to say nature or animal handling to see if you know any ways to deal with these
Or animal handling.
creatures.
Handling.
Okay, yeah.
God.
Oh,
Damn it.
God.
oh, excellent.
Fucking hell.
Can we rename Court the Nature Boy?
Yeah, Jesus. Caught the nat 20, lad.
I know, right?
All right. Well, I mean, Ragnar, you know this as well, with a 19, and Court, you know this especially well, I suppose. So, Vaporlynxes mostly are manipulators, and they're mischievous. They don't actually enjoy stand-up fights. They mostly prefer to kind of manipulate people and then kind of vanish and attack them later. They like to pounce out of the fog. But you do know that they're very solitary. Rarely will there be kind of a pack of them. Yeah, so it does make them. They can be a little bit vulnerable to magic. Although they are clearly magical creatures themselves, they are a little bit vulnerable to magic. So, yeah.
Cool. I would like to relay that information to Jean and then, potentially offer the fact that we'll leave them alone to their domain.
Oh, sorry. One last thing as well that you do know is that they do like a chat. They do enjoy a chat, and if they're out in the wilderness, they may not actually get a chat that often. So yeah, sorry, last thing.
Oh, okay. So I'll say we can offer them enjoyable conversation before leaving them to their kingdom.
I kinda want to trick the cat, trick it into becoming a hive mind cat.
Okay, so Tom wants to brain enslave the cat. Do you have an ability to do that?
I can summon the devil.
Oh my God.
Can you?
Cannot keep throwing that trump.
Can you summon the devil, Tom? Since when have you been able to do that?
Just summons the
Must be
devil,
new.
points it, it just goes, I want that.
Daddy, I want it.
I want that.
Father.
It's that, or I want to cast polymorph on it and turn it into a replica of Ragnar.
Oh God. A cruel and
So-
unusual punishment.
Just open violence.
I mean, and then just leave.
Oh dear. Right. Moving forward, what would you actually like to do then? Are we getting ready to fight this? What's the play here?
Well, I'm going to say to Ed
Mhm.
telepathically that we can offer it, friendly conversation before leaving him to his kingdom. Might be
I
an
was gonna
offer.
say, I would just say well, it is a lovely night. We can allow you the comforts of our camp and some pleasant company before we leave.
Stop.
It'd be great to hear some of your stories. I'm sure you've had many exploits over the years. I myself have had somewhat of a colourful life.
The lynx gives you kind of a very strange expression on his face. Can you roll me persuasion with advantage?
Oh yes.
That's your thing. Let's see. Double nat one. Double nat one. Double nat one. Okay. Right. With that, let me just double check something. Yep. Okay. With that, you can kind of see a look on the cat's face. It's hard to judge a cat's face, obviously, but you spend a lot of time hanging around cats. You've gotten a bit familiar with it. You can see it gives this brief moment of being a little bit flattered, and then kind of goes, "Oh well, I wouldn't be much of a host if I ate everyone who came to my kingdom, I suppose." So tell
Promise you,
me.
none of these would taste very good either.
Oh, I don't know, dead man. You smell positively delicious.
I'm all
tell
skin
me,
and bones. That
Since
sure.
you've been in my kingdom, what do you make of it? What have you seen? How much do you love it?
Well, it's beautiful, really. The sunlight, the trees, the nature, the water and nature, and so on.
Places to prowl and hunt.
Yeah, I must be honest. I more of a city boy myself, but this is the best nature I've ever seen.
The best nature you've ever seen. Well, that's very charming. With that, the lynx is going to kind of prowl over to kind of where you are, and then suddenly just lies down on the ground on its side, kind of more like you would see from a cat. As he just says, "So tell me, what's your name? Where have you come from?" And with that, what we can do is either you can sit here and have a conversation with the cat for the next hour and 45 minutes. That's fine as well. Or we can say you spend the rest of the night having a conversation with this big cat.
Yeah.
And in the morning,
Gene
he'll.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, Gene just exchanges anecdotes. Some of them true, some of them just completely bullshit. For the rest of the night.
With that, the cat kind of he shares a bit of information with you as well in exchange for it. He does tell you that he knows that there's another band of people in this in his woods that he hasn't been able to locate. A pack of he kind of looks at Ragnar and goes, "Those." That prowl around, but they don't smell like cats, which is why he didn't attack Ragnar. They smell like dogs.
Oh.
Short ones. He doesn't know what they're doing here, but he does not like them. And he wants to erase them from his lands, but he's never been quite able to find them, and they keep taunting him. They paint symbols of big cats on trees and various things. It's very irritating. But he suspects that they might be trying to hunt him for perhaps a prize. But of course he's far too intelligent to be caught by them. So instead he is hunting around at night trying to locate them. And with that he tells you, as it kind of gets to morning and the early morning fog starts to form, which is, as you would know, actually, I suppose, thanks to Court the Nature Boy, the early morning mist is when when these lynxes actually hunt the most. That's typically when a vapor lynx hunts.
Makes sense.
Using the mist, yep. So that's when he's off to go and have his morning hunt, and he tells you, what you need to do is keep heading north, ford the river, and you'll probably be able to make it out in a few days or so of walking. Once you get to a hard point where the frost line meets, you're out of his kingdom and you're on your own.
Wow. And if we see those dog people, what would you like us to do? Leave them for you, or take care of them?
The cat is going to kind of, consider this for a moment and then go, "Kill them, but leave their bodies. I'll find them."
Noted.
And with that, he is going to melt away into the morning fog. Quite literally, just dissipates into fog, and everybody has now got a full rest.
Oh, thank God.
Hooray.
Is that the first time we've actually done what you wanted us to do?
I mean, kind of. I was fully prepared for you guys to fight the big cat, I'll be completely honest. So, or just not notice him and then have him ambush you. So.
It was when you placed him in the middle of the group, I was like, yeah, Dom's getting out for a fight.
Yeah.
I
was ready for
pretty
it.
sure they've got an AoE effect that's centered on them.
Oh God, yeah, they probably do.
Maybe they do, maybe they don't. Maybe there's a reason why he felt very safe in the middle of the camp.
Yeah. It's going to be like mist explosion, deal 10d10.
Cloud kill or something.
Yeah, oh God, yeah.
Yeah, Cloud Kill. That name seems weirdly relevant, doesn't it?
Oh no.
Anyway. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just saying this to annoy you. Who knows? I certainly don't.
No, I remember I planned a session once all around more than one of those things, and they were bastards to fight. Yeah, pretty sure they got an AoE like damage attack, and they can teleport as well. They're fucking.
Oh, they teleport a lot. Yeah, I mean maybe allegedly. Right. So with that, you now have a full rest, and you can continue heading north towards the river that you put off fording. Before we get that, I'm just going to pop to the loo. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna get more beer.
And you know as well, like the fucking the cat is gonna be like quick as well, like have stupid speed.
I did really think it was 50-50 when I was just like, here, kitty, kitty. 'Cause-
Yeah. The cat mauls your face, you die.
yeah, in Ragnar's experience, every time you get bit by a cat, you turn into a cat. So
Except when you're the one doing the biting.
no, I turned one person into a were-tiger and then left them behind and then lost
how
all my
many?
power. Like maybe 5 or 6.
You say lost your power. You were healed. You're welcome. From Drex.
Lost my power.
I'm going to have a tall glass of whiskey.
All right, I am back. Oh, sorry about that. I'm trying to improve the amount of water that I drink, but as a result, I have to pee a lot. Oh.
I'm trying to improve the amount of whiskey that I drink.
Are you French, Dom?
I mean, on my father's side, yes.
Is European.
There it is. Oh dear. Right. Excellent. So as we kind of move on to the next day, you guys approach the river. I'm going to move you onto a map for the river. Actually, I have one, so why not? So as you arrive, you get kind of close to the river. Can everybody see that? Right.
Yep.
Good. Thank God. Because I didn't turn on dynamic lighting,
Like
so it should
sort
just
of
work.
river where the water's going to turn into horses.
Maybe the water will
Horses.
turn into horses. As you get close, can everybody roll me a perception check, please?
Oh.
With disadvantage, actually.
Oh.
Doesn't matter.
So far, it hasn't mattered for anybody. So
I can't find perception.
I think it's really
How
lucky
my
that we
rolls
chose
are
the
just being nice to the
absolutely
cat.
shite today.
these rolls are shocking, guys.
Hey!
Oh, thank God, Andy. Okay, perfect. We'll come to Andy in a moment. Dan, can you just quickly jump down a channel very quickly?
Yes.
Splendid, thanks.
Richard, can you name the ford where the Nazgul try and cross? And
Not off the top of my head, no.
The Nazers.
the Nazers.
Yeah.
The old Nazers.
Apparently, it's called the Ford of Brunen.
Of course, it's a named place. They can't just have like, oh yeah,
A river
just
with
some bit in the woods. You know?
In their defense, one thing happened there. So if one thing happens, you get a name.
Yeah, but one thing happened after it was named.
Maybe one thing happened before that one thing happened. Maybe two
Two
things
things.
happened there.
Is that the name of the river?
It's the name of the ford. Oh, it is called the River Brunen, yes.
Yeah. So that's kind of more understandable. But it's just a ford across the River Brunen.
On the Great East Road.
Apparently translates from Elvish to English as loud water.
That's interesting because in the Lord of the Rings: The Third Age video game, there was a spell you could do as the elf that was called Loudwater Fury. That was essentially a single one of those horses. Yeah.
I don't remember that game as
That's
well as
cool.
I feel I should.
Honestly, a really good game. Played it through like probably a dozen times.
Yeah, I think it's the only Final Fantasy style game that I've really enjoyed.
Yeah, and honestly, one of the very few turn-based games that I know of where you can play two-player.
Who
Although,
the fuck plays a game through 12 times?
although there is objectively a right thing to do in every situation, so it's not really that exciting to play in 2-player mode. Because it's just like, well, you're playing this person, so you need to do this attack against this enemy. It's kind of pretty formulaic. Me, because I like Lord of the Rings. Like, you get to fight. You play like essentially an adventuring party that follow the Fellowship through all the characters from the Fellowship throughout the whole of the films. So you're at all the big events, but like a few steps behind. So you go through like Moria, you turn up at Helm. There's like various other bits in between, but you do Moria, you do Helm's Deep, you do Osgiliath, you do Minas Tirith, and you do Pelennor Fields. And at the end, for reasons that I've never really understood, after Pelennor Fields, you just fight Sauron. Like, you just fight the Eye like on top of the tower, just because they were like, final boss, why not?
Yeah, it's a really weird call, because that kind of... So that means you're at the top of the tower and Frodo destroys the ring?
It makes no sense. I think they were just like, yeah, let's have final boss fight, which is kind of, I get it. Although I discovered after a few playthroughs that there's an item called like Morgul Decay, which just entirely removes an enemy's armor rating, like completely. And it works on Sauron.
No!
So literally,
that
like,
is pure BS.
yeah, end of the game, you can just literally your damage output goes from being like, I don't know, 10,000 to hit to like 100,000 to hit.
Hello. Right. Excellent. So as you approach the river, Court briefly kind of stutters a bit in his step, and you see he fiddles with a few things, but otherwise he's fine. As you kind of approach this river, it just looks like a normal river with some rocks, apart from to Nugget, who takes one look at it and goes, "Those aren't rocks. Those aren't rocks.
Oh.
Those are trolls.
Oh.
Those are the tops of trolls that they're hiding to make themselves look like rocks."
I guess
Andy,
we'll turn around and go back then.
Yeah, you can immediately tell that there is at least one, possibly more from the other rocks. Kind of this one up here, you're definitely certain that is the back of a troll. In fact, when you look closely, you're like, hang on. Yeah, there's his ear. He's
How
not
big are
fully
these rocks?
submerged. There's a decent spread of them. Some of them are quite large.
This is what we should do.
Hmm.
Yeah, but Salacream eats rocks. We could feed all the trolls to Salacream.
The trolls aren't rocks.
They will
But
be
they
if
look like
Salacream
rocks.
looks at them.
Huh?
They look like rocks.
If Salacream looks at them, they'll become rocks.
And then eat them.
I would like to rage.
Oh, okay. Are we just starting this
Has
then?
has
Yeah.
Well, first off, the question is:
Mhm.
has Nugget shared with the group that they're trolls? And if he has,
Uh,
does Call have the ability to comprehend what that
He
means?
can comprehend
As-
language. He just can't speak.
What's his intelligence?
His intelligence is 7. He's not like brain
Yeah,
dead.
he's smarter than Ragnar.
Wow.
Like, that's a key thing. He's playing this guy like a real dummy, and Ragnar is stupider.
He's just
I,
non-verbal. He's not that stupid.
No, I'm not going to tell the party that they've got. I'm going to say,
Oh,
yes,
go
fine.
on.
You can walk through there.
Okay.
Does
Right,
does Nugget stop walking?
Gene is instantly suspicious.
Okay.
And,
Ragnar, yeah.
Can I roll D4 to see whether Call decides to throw a boulder anyway? Because it's a thing he can do now. He's a part of the giant barbarian.
Well,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
that's
say Ragnar has been pressured by Nugget to approach. So as he approaches the river, you hear a booming voice suddenly that Nugget, you know definitively this is one of the trolls. As it says, "Who dares approach my bridge?"
There
You
isn't a
hear
bridge
kind of
here.
another distant. Yes, as Nugget says, there isn't a bridge here.
Now
The
can I
voice kind of
rage?
goes, "Oh crap! Yeah, right. We sunk the bridge. Who approaches my river?"
Can I rage now?
You can rage if you'd like to. Yes.
Can you make me bigger, please?
I'll make you bigger. Yes.
Beautiful.
I think, yeah, I would also like to rage.
Okay, you know what? We're gonna throw out the turn order then. If we're starting this, we'll start this properly then.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Does the tiebreaker work? Is it highest modifier?
Yeah, so you'll get it.
Base roll wins, I assume.
I think it's Dex is the tiebreaker actually.
Oh, well, mine's 5.
Yeah,
Mine's
is that
25.
everybody who's rolled or?
No, I haven't rolled yet.
Alright. Doop. Salem has, Gene has.
Yeah.
Three
It's
23s.
There it is. There it is. Yep. Is that everybody who's rolled now? And what I'll do is I'll move this one that Nugget has identified to the token layer so you can see it.
I get advantage on initiative rolls. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody has rolled, haven't they? I don't know why I'm looking at it. I feel like somebody is missing, but they aren't, are they?
I mean, that's an ugly troll.
Does Crim
Wow.
need a turn?
Oh God, Crim. Yeah, right. Sorry, my
and
bad.
Salad
Hang on.
Cream, I guess, as well.
Oh yeah, that's who I'm waiting on. Is Salad Cream. Let me get these sheets up. Give me a moment. I think Andy, do you not have control over Salad Cream?
I think so. No, I don't.
Oh, for God's sake! Do you want to drag another token out and roll his initiative?
Do you want to take out another salad cream? Another bottle of him?
Yeah, another bottle of Salad Cream, please. I don't get why. I've done everything as per normal to give you control over it, and it just doesn't work. Are you
Yeah.
rolling his initiative, or should I?
Hang on.
Mhm.
Have you done it?
I have not yet. No, I can if you want. I'm literally on the sheet.
It takes me a while.
One of those either DM.
I've.
rolls or-
Oh, is it? That should be the Salad Cream one. Yeah. Oh yeah. Whoops.
Do we get to pick?
Bastards.
Because I vote 12.
Yeah, I bet 12 too.
Where is that 12? Oh no! All right, never mind. We're good. No.
Let's
Honestly,
just round that 12 up to another 3, shall we?
no. The 12 is because I was rolling Crim's initiative as a basilisk instead of
saying,
his character sheet.
He does actually have a character sheet, though.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna sort by descending. All right then, Ragnar. It's your turn. What would you like to do?
I surprisingly would like to
Yeah.
rage.
I did not see this coming. I'll be completely honest with you.
Okay. Oh, I don't have to flip the token. So sad.
You do have to roll your wild magic. Okay, you are surrounded by multicolored protective lights. You gain +1 bonus to your AC. And while within 10 feet of you, your allies gain the same bonus. I will give you a little aura.
I like an aura.
Well. There you go.
This is all House of the Hope music, isn't it?
No, this is Legacy of Baal.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to splishy splash into the water and recklessly
Okay.
attack the biggest thing I can see.
Okay, excellent. The water is considered difficult terrain, but you're able to get in it, no problem, so that's fine.
Yeah. I
Okay,
think
go
I had
for
enough
it,
movement
please.
From where I was to
I think you did as well, yeah.
splishy splash, hit it with my axe.
Lishy Splash, hit it with your axe. Okay then, so a 20 and a 29 do both hit.
I forgot to add my rage damage, which is +3
Okay.
to each of those.
Righty ho then. So that is
39.
20 damage. And okay, yeah, 39. Excellent. Oh, for God's sake, what have I just done? There we go. Excellent. All right. As you kind of charge forward and sink your axe into the troll, it makes a horrible squishy sound. This strange smell seems to emanate out of the troll, but it definitely hits. You kind of hear it, ow, from the troll. Anything else for you, Ragnar?
He's just going to say sorry, not sorry, and then that's his turn.
Hashtag sorry, not sorry. Okay, Court, it is your turn.
Court is going to. What's the? I need to do some measuring here.
That's fine. And yeah, it's difficult terrain once you're in the river. So, the general rule is it's the tile where you're starting to be in the river. That doesn't count. When it's fully in the river, that does count. Oh, damn.
I'm going to yeet a knife at
the troll?
Troll.
Okay.
And
Okay, a 28 does indeed hit. And that is, do you get sneak attack? You do because of Ragnar, don't you?
Yep.
Excellent. So 26 points of damage. As the dagger kind of sails through the air and embeds itself in the troll, you once again hear the "Ah!" Anything else for you, Court?
Yep, I think we all know where this is going. Number 2.
Okay, you spin out the second dagger. A 25 does indeed hit, and this does 9 points of psychic damage. Excellent. That one goes straight into the strange troll's belly, and you once again hear it.
Yeah. You're skipping that one.
Yes, I am.
Cool. Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Okay, Call of the Cuddles. It is your turn. There's a big troll.
Cool fancies a cuddle.
Call does fancy a cuddle.
With a chant of stonk, 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 stonk. Cool is gonna march on over there. So we got. Hang on, I can do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That. Well, he's in range there, so it doesn't really matter.
Yep, I suppose.
So I get 2 attacks, I believe.
Yes.
So initially, I'm going to attack with my grappling appendages, aka my second set of arms.
There you go. I've made the grid slightly easier to see colour as well.
Oh, that's better.
Yep. Okay.
So I'll initially attack, with the extra arms.
Okay, go for it, please. So a 13 does not hit.
What if I'm attacking recklessly?
Did you say you were attacking? Yeah, alright. I'll allow it on your first attack. So that does indeed hit, and what that does... Sorry, what's the 10 damage?
That's the punch or attack.
Can you get your elemental cleaver on your unarmed attacks? I thought that was only on a weapon.
Oh no, it's just set to global damage, so you can.
Okay, so it's 10 plus 3, right? So it's 13 points of damage?
Yeah.
Okay, so you've hit him with your extra arms? Yep.
We have. As a bonus action,
I'm
going to try to grapple him.
Okay, go for it. So this is a contested athletics, right?
I believe so.
Yes,
I don't wanna be in the middle
okay.
of this.
Go for it, please.
And I have advantage because I'm raging.
Okay, you have indeed successfully grappled the lake troll.
Got him.
Indeed.
Right. So now I'm holding him with one pair of arms.
Yes.
I'm going to use my other pair of arms to smash him in the fucking face with my great axe.
Go for it, please.
With advantage, I might add.
Okay, yeah, certainly. Thank God for that advantage. A 24 does indeed hit.
And in this instance, the elemental damage, which I get to choose when I rage, is going to be fire.
It's going to be fire. Okay, excellent.
The psychic damage does not apply.
Yeah, that's fine. So 15 and then 9. Excellent. Okay, that does hit. You notice that the fire damage it does appear to do more damage to the troll. It seems to be burning its flesh, and you can hear it. Burn! From the troll. Anything else for you?
I think that will do the stonk. I haven't got any the bonus actions yet. So.
Okay, Nugget. It is your turn. Because you guys rolled so ridiculously fucking high.
It's been the theme.
Look at these fucking rolls. We're down to only the 22s.
What I realise is that big drop from Salem down to Crim.
Yeah, what? 21 to
14 point drop.
I'm going to jump in.
Yeah, okay. Nugget, you jump in. It's not difficult terrain for you, so yep.
Raging
Excellent. You're raging.
recklessly.
Recklessly. Do it, please. Jesus Christ. Okay, so you bring down Kunt's Mule, which I will say, I think a 13, that is close to as low damage as you could do. So you bring down Kunt's Mule once and smash into the troll. You bring it down a second, and you hear something wet and snapping and squelching and horrible inside. As the face of the troll kind of collapses in on itself, and he kind of keels over into the river. And almost immediately you see like this huge body of the troll underneath kind of start to bob up as he's just being carried by the current.
I didn't even get to pin him.
Nugget, anything else for you?
No thanks.
Okay, Salem. It is your turn. It appears the troll that you know of has vanished. However, there are still multiple other rocks in the river. So you could use your action to try and identify if one of them is, or you could just attack rocks to see what happens.
Summon the devil.
That is another option.
That is another option, yes. Mhm.
Good turn. Good turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna
Yep.
Yep.
You
I'll
do
just
that.
ask a rock.
Okay, now your Eldritch. How many Eldritch blasts do you have?
I have
'Cause
3
you
now,
could-
I think.
You could split it across 3 different rocks if you wanted to.
I don't know. 1.
He just picks 3
Two.
pebbles on the beach.
Yep.
3.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Can you roll me 3 Eldritch blasts, and we'll take them in that order. Okay, with the first Eldritch Blast, there is a crashing sound as it hits into a troll who is... Are you looking to push him 10 feet away from you?
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, who is immediately blasted. That's 5, that's 10 feet away. And he takes 14 points of force damage. The second Eldritch Blast with a 12 misses the rock somehow, or just kind of glances off of it. Doesn't seem to do anything. I wonder what that could mean. The third Eldritch Blast crashes into the rock, decimates it, blasts it apart. But you can confirm that it is not a troll. It is just a rock. So I'll put a little cross on it. You have successfully identified one of the trolls. Another rock, you can't be certain. You missed it. Third one, definitely a rock. Anything else for you, Salem?
I'm going to cast Hex
Okay.
on the troll.
On the troll, excellent. Okay, which
Excellent.
excellent,
Oh,
yes.
actually, can I? No, I can't actually.
Excellent.
What are you doing?
Because I didn't
Yes,
know. I didn't know it was a troll.
Yeah, you didn't know before you Eldritch Blast, yeah. So wait, are you putting Hex on it still? Or...
I'm going to put Hex on it,
Okay.
but I'm going to use a charge from my Ring of Spell Storing.
Okay.
One of my hexes.
Okay, sounds good, sounds good. Anything else for you then?
No.
No, okay, alright, that is fine. Now it is the troll's turn. As the troll is gonna bellow something out like, "Roar! What you doing? You're supposed to pay the toll!" He's going to come lumbering towards you as I just double check one thing very quickly. Ah, yes.
Troll,
excellent.
troll toll.
Exactly. 4, 5. Here we go. As he comes charging towards you, Nugget, and you kind of see that he swells up his hands almost immediately, He is now attempting to smash you with his claws. Nugget, does a 20 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay,
Don't
you
forget
take
you've got
15
+1
points.
to your AC.
Oh,
from
I've got a
my
plus
aura.
Oh.
one.
Yes.
Does that mean
but
it doesn't hit you?
It matches.
Still hits then, yeah.
It still hits then. Fuck you, Richard.
Sorry to give you false hope.
Damn it.
That's all I can do.
So
in my way.
the troll hits you with his claws, which does 15 points of piercing damage, but half to 7 because of your raging. He's going to bring about his claws a second time. Oh, it's a 24 this time. So you will take an extra 17 points of piercing damage, halved to 8. And you must make me a dexterity saving throw. Okay, so as the troll is kind of smashing into you, he's going to make a snatching with his hand, and he doesn't quite succeed on getting Mjolnir out of your hands.
Oh my god.
But he's definitely trying. And you will have a -5 to your weapon attacks until you can take a turn to kind of reaffirm your hold on the weapon, as he's covered in a horrible seaweed.
Not what I thought you were going to say when you said sea there.
He's covered it in horrible troll semen. And finally, he is going to attempt to bite you.
Fucking hell, this bloke's a cunt, isn't he?
He is. That is a 26, so that will hit. And that is 8 points of slashing damage, halved to 4 because of your raging.
Okay.
Alright, so that is that troll's turn.
Does he have
As
to
with
make
a...
Does the troll have to make a save because he's just bitten a poisonous frog?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, there is. Yeah,
Let me
you
double
have
check.
something for that, don't you?
Yeah, wow, he's not immune to poison.
Isn't it one of the most common resistances after
It's
fire?
so common. It's so up there. But he isn't. So what does he have to roll? It's like a con save or something?
Would you like me to do the...
Please and thank you, yes. Okay, he makes the save. He got a 15, he makes the save. Thank God. Okay. With a ferocious yell, another one of the boulder that was missed somehow steps up.
Oh,
Stands
shit.
up full.
Andy, do you know you can use that poison effect as part of your attack action?
No.
Oh, he can, yeah.
Maybe if it's a piercing weapon, which
Oh, yeah, it's a piercing
Mjolnir
weapon,
isn't.
which Mjolnir is not.
Yeah, but his javelins are.
His javelins are, yeah.
good point.
It's telling me we need to get him a pointy stick to stick on the end of Mjolnir,
Yeah,
so it can do piercing damage, yep.
proper end of it.
Alright, so with that, one of the other rocks stands up and strides out of the river towards you, Court. As he's
Great
gonna
bitch.
say, "No fair pay toll cross river, we eat." And he is going to bring his hands down on you. Does a
Oops,
20
don't mean
hit?
to press that.
Oh, okay.
20 does hit. Yeah, I was sorry. I was trying to close it on my spell list. And,
Okay. You take 18 points of piercing damage.
Thank you.
With a second swing. Oh my god, these rolls. Does a 21 hit?
Well, a 20 hit. So weirdly
Yeah.
enough, 21 misses.
Ah, crazy that. So you take 16 points of piercing damage.
Yep.
Now, what weapon are you actually holding? Because you have your psychic
Nothing.
knives, but
Technically nothing.
yeah, huh?
I am.
Okay.
I walk around technically unarmed.
Yeah. Okay, he's going to attempt to make like a grabbing for your weapon, but finding nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing happens. This doesn't account for. Yeah, I guess it's like the monk buff, I suppose. That you know. Finding nothing, he is, however, still going to try and bite you. Does a 17 hit?
17 does hit. Yeah.
Okay, you take 8 points of slashing damage. Okay. That is the Lake Troll's turn. Now it is Crim's turn. Gene, you're next to him, so you're the only one who hears him just quietly mutter under his breath, "Fucking hell!" And he runs towards the lake troll, gladly brandishing a dagger.
Hell yeah, Crim.
As you just hear yelling, "I don't know what I'm doing!" as he repeatedly attempts to stab the troll.
This can only end well.
That doesn't hit. But his second swing, his second swing does hit. He does 12 points of piercing damage to the lake troll. That will be Crim's turn. Gene, it is your turn. There are some lake trolls.
Certainly seems that way.
A lake troll.
Gonna step over here and just be like, well, let's see what this does. And I'm gonna use my Wand of Wonder.
That's my boy, Ed. Yes.
On
yes.
this one.
Do it.
So it's a D100, right?
Yes, it is. Yes. Now, do you have the list of what it does?
I've got it right here.
You do. Oh, splendid. A 72.
72.
Cast Fireball.
That was the one I was scared of. Whoops. Sorry.
Oh, excellent. Truly excellent.
At least it wasn't like meteor shower or something.
I mean, yeah, it could have been meteor shower. So you have cast it centered on this creature.
Yeah.
Now, Fireball, I'm just going to pull up the spell.
Is it 68 or 86?
It
It's
is.
86.
Yep, it is 8d6 in a 20-foot radius. So, I mean, realistically, hang on. If I do this, I can do it centered. Here we go. There we go. Right. Yeah, 20 feet. So, Salad Cream. Not quite you, but yeah, Salad Cream, the Goblin, and the Kobold.
Yeah.
See.
Okay then. Court, can you make me a dexterity saving throw? Andy, can you make me a dexterity saving throw for Salad Cream? And I will make one for.
To be fair,
Is that? I don't think that is what. Have I rolled the wrong thing there?
you couldn't
Let
have
me
picked a
double check
better creature to get a fireball against.
You really couldn't. Yeah,
Double
genuinely.
damage fire on trolls, I'm pretty sure is a thing. So that's a lot of fucking damage.
That's a spicy meatball.
Yeah. So Court dodges it completely.
That's Crim.
But the boss.
Crim also dodges it, not completely. Crim will take half damage.
Sorry.
I think that is the right roll for Salad Cream. So Salad Cream will not dodge it. Salad Cream will take the full 34 points of damage.
I don't know where. Oh, there it is. I can't edit his hit points.
Oh, can you not? Hang on.
It's probably not possible with an NPC.
I probably NPCs really don't work well for it.
He's on
I
88.
can
Okay,
I'll keep a track of his health, so that's fine.
Hey, Dean.
What are you rolling more? D100
This is
for?
sorry. I meant to hit the D10 because I'm going to do my Form of Dread.
Okay, right.
So that's just for my temporary hit points.
Right.
Fucking
Oh,
hell.
and you know what? I did all of this. I didn't roll the dex save for the troll. Let me just check. Oh, he does not make it. That's the bad one.
So, where were all these nat 20s I needed when I was trying to unlock
know.
things?
I know. What the fuck is this? Right, okay. So the troll does not dodge it at all. Gene, looking like you completely planned it, you pull out the Wand of Wonders, point it directly at the troll, and blast him directly in the face with a fireball. Bits of kind of like plant growth that are attached to him just singe away. He's taken a really bad beating. His face looks all twisted up and horrible. He looks miserable. And you'd like to do your Form of Dread, is that right?
Yeah, I'll just take on my Form of Dread.
Okay. Does that do anything immediate, or?
No, that's
temporary hit
just gives me temporary hit points and makes me
Okay.
scary.
Anything else for you then?
No. Oh, no, that's it for me.
Okay, that is fine. So now it is the dead lake troll's turn. With that, he's going to move down the river a bit. I guess we'll just move him down there as his body kind of bobs down the river. It is Salad Cream's turn.
Yeah.
What would you like to do with Salad Cream, Andy?
Attack him.
That seems fair enough. Go for it, please. Roll me 2 bites. Okay, so the first one does hit. Hang on. Ed, what are you measuring, by the way?
I'm not.
Oh, really?
Have I got?
Yeah,
am
I can see.
anything up?
Yeah, for me, you're still measuring like 1 square.
Oh.
I don't know why. Okay, so the first bite will hit, and that does 14 points of piercing and 8 points of poison damage. Excellent. The second bite, unfortunately, misses. But that's still a good hit. Anything else for Salad Cream?
Don't think so.
Nope, that's fair enough. All right, Ragnir, it is your turn.
Yes.
Swamp things are happening.
I'm going to go move down here, and then I'm going to recklessly hit this swamp thing.
Okay, please do. Okay,
That's quite
30.
damage.
A 30 does hit, but yeah, that's not great damage. I'll be honest with you. So you swing about the axe. It's a beautiful swing, perfect arc, great trajectory. Really got the hang of the weight of the weapon. Didn't really do a lot, but beautiful swing.
In my anger, I'm going to hit it again. Equally
Yeah, that's
recklessly.
fair enough. Equally
And do less
recklessly.
damage.
Honestly, if anything, it was a worse swing, and you saw not quite as good still. So yeah, really not going your way right now. But still, yeah, two solid hits, some solid damage. All damage is damage.
Sulk.
Okay, is that everything for you?
Yeah.
Okay, Court, it is your turn.
Well, I am not particularly best pleased with our warlock friend,
Which one?
but this one.
You didn't take any damage. Don't be so salty.
Yeah, you dodged it.
I know, still, just a bit. I'm just going to give him the stink eye and then immediately attack the big guy in front of us.
Okay, go for it, please.
So I'm gonna take a slight step, or a couple of steps just to here,
Okay.
and hopefully gain a little bit of the
Yeah,
advantage.
you would have advantage at that angle. Yep.
And then I'm going to stab. Oh,
Okay,
Nice.
so yeah,
Good sneak.
25 will hit. That is some very good sneak. So it's 6 points of psychic damage, followed by 24 points of sneak attack damage. That is a really good strike on the troll. He is definitely not looking great. As you kind of embed the psychic blade deep and twist it just a little bit as you do it.
excellent.
Excellent. Anything else for you? Boop. Okay, you bring about for the second time. Now you have advantage again thanks to flanking.
Yep.
And this will indeed hit, so that is another 7 points of stabby damage. The troll is definitely not looking great. He's quite badly injured. He's still quite badly singed. He's definitely had a better day. Anything else for you, Court?
I'm just checking one last thing. Nope, that's it.
Okay, call of the jungle. I mean the Cuddles. It is your turn.
Alright. I'm gonna stick to form. And give this man a cuddle. Recklessly.
Okay, go for it, please.
I'll say that before I do it.
Yep. Okay, yeah, 27 does indeed hit.
So
that
again,
is
only 3 rage
9
damage.
points of
Why is
damage
there no
plus
damage type on that?
3. Yep, that's fine.
I think it's bludgeoning. You can put that in there. There we go. I assume it's
Okay.
bludgeoning.
Yeah, it will be bludgeoning, yeah. Unless you have something to change
Yeah,
it.
it is bludgeoning, yeah.
Mhm.
Right, I will then use a bonus action to grapple him.
Okay, go for it. Make me the athletics check with advantage, please. Oof, okay, yeah, you do beat him, but it was closer than... yeah. If he'd had advantage, he'd have crushed you.
Oh,
Okay,
now-
so you have now grappled the troll.
Right, and now I will smash him in the face with my great axe.
Okay, please go
With
for
my
it.
other set of arms.
With your other set of arms, you swing about the great axe. Okay, so that is a 21, which does indeed hit. So that is 13 points of slashing damage. Excellent. Plus 4
Plus
rage elemental
damage,
damage.
3 rage damage and 1 fire damage.
3 rage and 1 fire. Excellent. Okay, as it kind of crashes into the troll, He's definitely he's not looking great. You can see that the fire is definitely having an effect. You can't be too sure. There's a horrible smell of wet dog that somebody also lit on fire.
It feels odd that I'm grappling him at a range of 10 feet, but I guess we both have reach, so that's reasonable.
You do both have reach, so like,
So if anybody's feeling really brave, they can step between us.
I mean, Ragnar was previously, but it's
I didn't
less
like it.
bravery with Ragnar. Yeah. All right. Anything else for you? Sam?
No, unfortunately, it's a full action for me to pin him, so I can't do that the next turn.
Okay, that is fine. Nugget, it is your turn.
Well, I'm going to hit this brick. I haven't forgotten about him.
Which one? Sam or?
Hey-yo!
This prick.
Yep, got it. The big one.
Thrice.
Okay, and you're going to reckless attack, I assume?
Hell yes.
Yeah, that's my boy. Okay, excellent. So all of those hit. So that makes it easier. Honestly, Andy, you're just shockingly consistent, and it makes it really easy to calculate the numbers. Because I
It's
just do
almost like
minus
you've got a
9 for all the
plus 12
rage damage, and then minus 16 for the first, minus 9 for the second, and minus 13 for the third. Okay, you didn't quite kill him. He is still alive.
Did you? I'm gonna throw myself under a bus here. Did you apply your -5 thing?
Oh. Applying the -5, you still hit with all of those attacks. But Andy, give yourself DM inspiration for turning yourself in.
Well,
You
hang
know
on a
what?
minute.
Absolutely fair play. You didn't need to do that, and you did. So, yeah.
So that means he hits on a 14 with his first hit.
No, because he
And lowest
reckless
is-
attacked.
I attack
Yeah, reckless attacked. His
Ah,
lowest is a 16,
See, the lowest he can roll is a fucking 13.
which would have
Okay.
missed.
That's what I missed.
Oh, I know, but I was just, for a minute there, I thought that he could only miss on that one.
No.
I mean,
yeah,
it's
sorry.
fair to give him inspiration because it is Andy, I have advantage weeks, specifically saying to Dom, give me a reason to miss here. It's like,
No, absolutely fair play to you on that, Andy. Anything else for you?
No thanks.
Okay, splendid. Salem, it is your turn. There are 2 trolls. They're both not looking great. They've definitely looked better. Well, better is a relative term, but you know.
Okay,
They've looked
so
less hideous.
I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Five. Is this on fire still?
What, sorry?
This there was what was it? Gene cast fireball.
He did, yeah. He cast it on the closer troll.
Ghost troll. Okay.
It's
Is
not.
there
He's not
fire
still on
area?
fire. He's singed. There's not like a fire area to avoid. But
Oh,
there's, like,
okay.
singes. There's some smouldering going on.
Oh,
Horrible.
I thought
horrible
there was
smell of
fire still there.
Wet dog on fire. What is it you're looking to do? Do you
I was
need
going
fire
to
for
push them
something?
into the fire, but
Oh,
there's
yeah.
no
Sorry, there is not some fire you could push them in.
Okay.
I'm so sorry to crush your dreams like that, Tom.
And sorry, this is the one that I hexed earlier, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Okay. Can I Eldritch Blast this one?
Yeah, please do. Yeah, certainly. So you have 3 blasts, so you can fire them all at that one if you want. 'cause
I'm
you
going to
get your
go
extra
for
attack.
this one first, if he's nearly dead, and then see.
I mean, they're both quite badly injured, but yeah, that's fair enough. So you're going for this
14.
one first, right?
The one that I hexed.
Okay, so he takes 14 points of damage. Are you going to knock him away from you?
Yes.
Okay.
And hex.
Boop. Boom. Yeah, so how much is the hex damage?
I think it is.
I think it's a d6, isn't it?
The
Or is it a d4?
1d6 necrotic damage.
Go for it, please. Okay, excellent. He is not quite dead. He's still alive. Technically.
And blam.
That one, unfortunately, goes wide.
And blam.
And blam. Okay, that one does indeed hit with a 23, and that does 9 points of force damage. And with that, you watch as his body just kind of breaks apart.
Can
Turns
I
into multiple limbs dotted around. Yes, Tom.
can I blast him into the Rockside Dragon Ball Z style?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, as you killed him with an Eldritch Blast, he gets blasted into the rock side. As he impacts, instead of it just, leaving an indent of the character or whatever happens in Dragon Ball Z, he just breaks apart, collapses down onto the ground in multiple pieces. A foul black liquid is oozing out of his limbs. It smells like you've just, I don't know, lit a dog on fire, thrown it into a swamp, and then lit the swamp on fire.
The
And then
Environment
took a shit
Agency
on
aren't
it.
going to be very happy with us.
Yeah, Tom, about that, we are going to be sending you a letter under Section 82 of the Environmental Protection Act, so we'll be in touch.
Good
Okay.
thing we're an evil League of Evil, because we don't care.
My address is wrong, whatever.
Also, you're a
Okay.
cat, you're just going to rip it up.
Yeah. Anything
Rip it
else
up
for
without
you,
it.
Salem?
No, that's it.
Okay, splendid. Now it is turn for the troll that's dead. He's still dead. The other troll, he's alive. So his regeneration will kick in, but he has had fire damage dealt to him, so I'll make sure to apply that. Excellent. He is going to look at all of you and go, "Well, fellas, let's talk about this. Well, there's no need for..." As he kind of glances around, he looks to be trying to maybe move away, and then realizes he's flanked on 3 sides, and just says, "Oh, violence!" And he's going to swing at you again, Dan.
Yeah.
Because you're there, and he's injured you before. So, does a 19 hit?
Yes.
You take 13 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
As he swings again, does it? Oh, Christ, these rolls. Does a 24 hit?
Yes.
You take 7 points of piercing damage.
Oh.
And again, he's grabbing at your weapon to try and taint it, but there's absolutely nothing there. And he's going to bite you. Oh, does a 14 hit?
No.
No. Well, okay, he attempts to bite you, but you dodge out of the way. That is the Lake Troll's turn. Now it is Crim's turn. He's just going to try stabbing it. He is going to maneuver himself to best get advantage. So he's kind of going to duck through salad cream there, and he's going to swing. It is a good thing I moved him to get advantage, because that would have been in that one. And then swing again his second... Oh, Christ, even with advantage. Okay. And that will miss, so that is both of Crim's attacks. Jean, it is your turn. There is one troll left that you can see. He's very badly injured, but he might eat your kobold.
I'll get over here just so I have a better shot at him, and
That caught.
and then hold up my wand
I
and
love it.
fire Eldritch Blast out of it.
I deliberately didn't use evasion at any of these attacks when he was attacking me
Yeah.
to half it in case you did fireball again.
Nah, I'm not being that much. of a-
Okay, go for the Eldritch Blast, please. Unfortunately, a 14 does not hit.
Really not doing well with my Eldritch
No.
Blast like ever.
Oh my god, Ed! You have a
17?
plus 9! 17 does hit.
Yeah, this is what I mean. It's like
16 points of necrotic damage. Genuinely, it's staggering.
The trick is, Ed, just roll
there
well.
we go.
There we
Just
go.
get
See,
good.
Yeah,
Get
just
good.
Yeah, just
Just
get good
don't-
scrub.
don't be shit. It's yeah.
Yeah.
So the first Eldritch Blast hits into the troll. The second one will hit, and it does indeed kill the troll. How do you want to do this?
Just where they've it's swinging around fighting them, and
Mhm.
then just nice and peaceful, right in the back of the head as it's turning on Crim.
Oh, excellent. As
Like
it's kind
Leonard.
of flailing around, smashing at people, it kind of stands up briefly. You blast it once in the back. As it kind of is in a perfect position, you just take aim and blast through your wand directly into the back of the head. The front of the troll's face just explodes all over Crim, and you briefly hear just an "Oh my god!" That will.
I don't have one, but whenever we get to civilization, Gene's getting like an underarm holster for his wand.
Nice.
Oh god, yes. All right. So with that, all of the trolls are dead.
Go on, not on Krim if that's alright. Just clean him off.
Oh right, yeah. You step up, kind of prestidigitate, clean up some of the
He's
stuff.
a small boy, and I look after him.
You can just see Krim. He is taller than you.
Oh, is he? Shit.
Yeah, he is a little bit. Yeah. You are fucking tiny, Dan. You are the only thing I've managed to create that's been smaller than you is a baby version of you. Oh, and Richard's old character, but you know,
Yeah.
Infant.
I don't know how small goblins are.
he is. Don't get me wrong. He is the smallest person in your party, apart from you and I guess the cats.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's still taller than you. But as you kind of prestidigitate, help clean the troll brains off of him, this horrible black liquid is now seeping out of all of the trolls and into the river. You get this distinct feeling that is possibly just sending some pollutants downstream, but as our brief discussion of the Environmental Protection Act has summarised, you guys don't strike me as environmentalists.
No.
Nope.
Despite my nature rolls.
Despite, well, apparently.
I just know a lot about it. I don't necessarily care.
I know a lot about nature and I fucking hate it.
I don't think. I don't think Rick Flair was an environmentalist either.
Yeah.
All right.
You don't know about Rick.
I've
with
watched
the trolls,
I know enough.
you are now able to easily ford the river.
Mm-hmm.
And continue on your way, heading north. You're obviously quite injured from that, or at least Dan is.
Yeah, I'm going to take some time here. How many of these do I have left? I've got 9 healing potions, so I'm gonna drink 3 of them.
Okay, go for it, please.
So it's 2d4 plus 2, isn't it?
Yes, I believe so.
I'll just add the 2s afterwards.
Yeah,
so.
I was gonna say yeah, that's fine. So, 6, 7, 6, plus an extra
19
6
plus 6,
Yep.
25.
25. Lovely. So you can heal yourself 25 hit points. I'll go back to the woods as you ford the river, and there are more woods.
Nice.
I think that's typically how these things work.
Mm-hmm.
But as you kind of travel through the woods some more, again, it's still very peaceful. There's really not a lot going on. When you're quiet and you're keeping a close eye, you can certainly notice that there's a lot of wildlife around you. So if somebody can roll me survival to kind of get you guys some food supplies and make sure that food isn't an issue. Yeah, okay. With a 9, Ragnar is able to gather some berries and some nuts that he's able to find on trees. But Court and Nugget, mostly Court, is able to bring down a sizable elk, which you kind of are able to carry and be ready to roast when you next make camp. So food is not a concern for you guys. You're reasonably sorted, and these woods appear to have just an absolute abundance of food and supplies. They're honestly, you think you could probably live in these woods for a very long time quite comfortably. As you're traveling along, can you guys make me a perception check? And Ragnar, you have advantage on this.
Ooh.
Let's see if it matters with these garbage rolls I'm seeing.
Oh,
Well, at least I don't get
Gene!
a 0.
finally!
Hey,
And call, excellent. Okay. Well, with Cole's excellent perception, thanks to his height, he's able to see above a lot of the shrubbery, so he can see things you guys can't. As you're traveling along further, Cole once again points out again, painted onto a tree. It's definitely not the same tree. I do want to make that clear as well for your benefit. But painted onto a tree appears to be the same kind of symbol that Court inscribed
Good.
And underneath it, yeah, go on. Sorry.
So I was going to say, can I try and work out
Hmm.
if there's anything special about these trees at all?
Sure. Let me just finish this. So,
Sorry.
the symbol is painted onto a tree, and underneath it appears to be written. What you're able to summarize is a dwarven swear word,
Oh.
which, for argument's sake, I'm going to say being dwarven is essentially just being Scottish. So, Richard, as our relevant dwarf and Scot, what would you say is the most appropriate slur for a Scotsman to paint on a tree?
Ball bag, probably.
Ball bag. Excellent.
Spelled BAW.
Yeah, obviously it has to be.
Obviously. Yeah. Underneath it is indeed painted the dwarven word for ball bag. So, yes, right. You wanted to see if there was anything special about these trees? Is that
I
right?
suppose that kind of gives it away, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
But I will still do that if that's okay, just in case.
Okay. Yeah. Roll a nature check for me, please.
Come on, nature
Yes, I mean,
has failed me.
they are trees. They're made of wood. They're very tall. They're very wide. But
Very combustible.
I mean, probably, yeah, probably. But again, this is quite a lush forest. Maybe there's too much water content.
Water. I step away.
Excellent. Yes. So as you guys have kind of travelled along further, you can once again you will need to make camp.
Mm-hmm.
So what we're going to do here is I'm going to put you in the camp, and I'm going to say this is where we'll end the session for today.
Ooh.
As you guys prepare to make camp. Indeed. So, to summarise for your benefit, you have arrived in this wooded area. Krim has absolutely no idea where you are, and his teleporting abilities appear to just be completely non-functional.
I've seen this map before. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, it's literally the same map where you had the cat. I'm just
Yeah.
going to reuse a camp because
That's fine.
why not? I played Baldur's Gate 3. It works there. So yes, you met a fog cat and befriended it and struck up a deal to leave it. He did warn you of a pack of dwarves that he called, dogs, that were in his land that he's looking to try and hunt, and that they appear to be hunting him. Then you travelled along further, forded a river, and encountered some trolls who were trying to extract toll from you, who you absolutely brutalised and murdered without any hesitation. And then you've travelled along further, gathered some food and supplies, found more painted symbols and what appears to be clear indication that it's the dwarves who are doing this, and you have made camp once again with some food and supplies. And we'll pick this up again probably next week.
Nice.
Yes, excellent. Before we wrap up, any questions, anything you want to do, any rolls you want to make? Now's your
I assume we'll
opportunity.
do perception and all that kind of stuff for the campaign.
Yeah, we'll do the actual night
next
stuff.
Friday. Yeah.
Yep.
Um,
Okay, that's fine.
Gene's just been reading, just in downtime, especially when he's like awake and no one else is, just reading his book.
Okay, yeah, excellent. Do you want to jump down a channel quickly, Ed?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Suspicious.
Yeah, pick any and I'll follow you down.
Sorry, I'm just trying to get my. There we go.
That's all right.
There we go.
Oh dear. Someone asking Porsche in their customer support online chat if they still make Tiger tanks.
Did they say no?
Porsche didn't respond.
Oh,
How rude.
I don't think Porsche actually made Tiger tanks.
I think they did, but it wasn't what we think of the Tiger tank as.
No, I don't think. I think Porsche lost the bid. It was them and Henschel that applied to basically.
Did
Built
Porsche end up
them.
just making like a little toy one and just paint it stripy?
I think Porsche made a prototype and never got a mission.
Yeah, no,
They
yes.
made one with the engine at the back.
Well, that meant that the Tiger tank could have just looked like a 911.
Henshaw and Son was apparently.
Oh,
the
there
creator.
you go. Andy's right.
Yeah, they made that. They did make one, and then
Okay.
when it didn't make the Tiger, they made it into something else.
It was given the nickname Tiger by Ferdinand Porsche. But yeah, you challenged Andy to something relating to a tank, so fool.
You fool.
If Andy had turned around and said they made it,
Good chap.
Yeah, good one.
well, if you Google Porsche Tiger the tank, that's what I'm saying. Like it's yeah, and they made it into the Ferdinand, and what was the other one? Something else.
Rio Ferdinand.
Sam, I've no idea what you're talking about. You cut out, and I'm also you're wrong, so I just don't care. Yes, there we go.
What about Rio Ferdinand?
Don't you worry, Tom.
He was the tall guy, wasn't he? Or was that Peter
No,
Crouch?
that's Peter Crouch.
Wasn't Rio Ferdinand quite tall as well?
I don't think he was. Yeah, I think he was fairly tall.
I don't think he was. Yeah.
I was going to say I don't think he was short, but I'm like, no, actually, I do think he was fairly tall.
He was 6'2", 6'3" ish.
That reminds me, Dan. I meant to ask: did you actually look up how much Reaches meant to weigh earlier?
You're gonna have to repeat that sentence for me. Sorry.
Did you actually look up how much Reacher is meant to weigh when you messaged earlier? I saw it sounded like
Yeah. Well. Yeah. I did. You were right.
I wonder what-
Unfortunately, because you haven't admitted that you were wrong in this scenario, you're not going to get the credit for being right in this in the earlier chat. I'm afraid.
I mean, you just told me that I was. So.
Yeah, I realise that, but shh.
There's no witnesses here.
Yeah, no one saw anything.
Richard,
We know what?
I'll cut
Yeah,
this bit
Alan-
out, don't worry.
Good lad.
Is it Alan Richardson? What's his name?
Don't know.
Alan
Oh, what?
Richardson.
Giant Reacher boy.
Who's Alvin Richardson?
Alvin the chipmunk.
He's the
Alvin
chipmunk
the
version
chipmunk.
of Jack Reacher.
Oh shit!
Wait.
He was still based on an Instagram post apparently that was since deleted. Alan Richardson was still £10 short of Reacher's supposed weight when he filmed season 2. He was still only 240.
Yeah.
Which is insane. So yeah,
Wait.
you're still too small.
Which one's your favourite chipmunk?
I like the one with the glasses.
I have no idea.
But to be fair, in Alan Richardson's defence, Alan Richardson is like 6'3", not 6'5".
Yeah, that's fair. 2 inches is quite a lot in terms of. Yeah.
That's what I keep saying to her.
Yeah.
What's your
2
favourite?
inches is quite a lot.
What's your favourite chipmunk, Tom?
Simon.
I return.
I can tell you my favourite chipmunk.
Which one?
I'm just gonna pass a little picture of him.
Oh God.